Hello YouTubers. Well, in this video I've got my old I got the old Husqvarna 365 here, the rust bucket project from last year. If some of you remember in my earlier videos, saw that I had taken apart and cleaned up the piston and cylinder and put it back together and got going there for the last logging season. I got a bunch of wood that I'm going to be bucking up here shortly, and well, I figured bring this old girl back into service again. It's been sitting for several months here since the last I used it, and a few things that I wanted to go through and go over and do a correction as I feel it needs to be done or taken care of. One of those problems that became apparent after I got the saw going last year was it was outfitted with this style of dog or bucking spike, large West Coast style. This isn't a OEM, it's a aftermarket Chinese one somebody put on there. They took probably the original smaller factory original spike off and retrofitted this on there, but they didn't have the matching outer spike to go with the dual spike to go on the cover. So large spike with short bars here in fine bark wood is they're tough to deal with. Plus you lose a lot of bar length with them. So seeing that already there was aftermarket parts on this saw, I went ahead and ordered a couple of aftermarket sets, because I also have another saw chassis and a Jocelyn version similar to this that I need to put a smaller set of bucking spikes on. It also was fitted with a large West Coast bucking spike, or dog, whatever you want to call it. That one actually had an OEM somebody had put on there, but again, it's the exact same shape and form as this, and you're fighting with them, and I don't like them. These long spikes on here seem to get caught up in everything, in brush and stuff, when if you're in the bush trying to drop or fall trees. Bucking on the landing, I'm kind of a hit and miss. I don't particularly care for them much, so I went ahead and ordered online a couple sets of these standard set. Yeah, these came from China. They got the smaller inner one, and your one that goes on the side cover. Now this one is I would say is pretty much same as the OEM, but for whatever reason the inside one, even though it's cut out the same way and everything, it's a lot thinner material, so not as good. Even this aftermarket one, the original one somebody put on here, was the same thickness pretty much as the OEM one, but that's the thing. When you're buying these aftermarket parts, you never know what you're going to get. It's a crapshoot. Sometimes the quality on some of the stuff is surprisingly good. It's almost impossible to tell the difference between OEM and these knockoff parts. And then the next time they get it oh so close, but not quite. And this is kind of where that's at. But I have it, so I'll be using it. If it buggers up or is no good, well, then I'll have to track down a set of used OEM parts. Now in this kit I did get the hardware with it. They got the chain catch and the bushing and the little bolt and the Nylar lock nut that goes with it, so that's okay. This saw, when I got it, somebody told me that they had fixed like most saws, doesn't matter what brand, still Husqvarna, you name it. Over the years, people don't always check their fasteners, and they get rattled loose, and the threads get stripped. So anyways, they said one of the bolt holes for the bucking spike was stripped out, so they put a thread insert in it, and they Loctited it. Now they told me, don't, the person that sold to me said, don't try and take the bucking spike off of there, because you're going to probably pull the insert out, because I Loctited the hell out of it. And I said, well, did you use the red Loctite or the blue Loctite? Oh, just the blue Loctite. Well, it's supposed to be removable, so earlier today I went ahead and removed it, and no, they did not put an insert in there. Another bullshit story. I don't know why people can't just be straight up that, you know, if there's something, an issue with a saw, just say it the way it is, and why people have to be dishonest with something. I mean, I fix saws anyway, so for me it's not a big deal. I have a thread insert kits that I can go ahead and tap it out and put an insert in it. What they did was, the top one is your standard fine thread case bolt, which is fine. It's the proper length for it. And they used another one here that's the same length, but it's a coarse thread from the handlebar. Well, from another saw, not from this saw. I don't know wherever they got it, but they used a handlebar screw with the coarse thread and jammed it in there. So, just for time's sake, I have to get this going. Like I say, I could easily thread it out and put a new insert in it, and really, in a way, I should. But for now, this was in there tight. Against my better judgment, I'm just going to go ahead and reinstall it. So anyways, we're going to get on with it here. Go ahead and put your insert bushing in your chain catch, this little nylon plastic roller here that they have. And I'll go ahead and install it here in the chain catch here. Now, yeah, I know, I should have the metric tool, not a little crescent wrench, but now, like I say, I will be reusing Loctite as well, just to make sure that, they don't rattle loose again. But oh well. Now some of you will be probably saying, well, you're just doing the same as what the other guy did. Well, yeah. Like I say, the upper one is the correct one here, so we'll be going ahead and reinstalling that one. Threads are good in that one, and not that it does much good to put Loctite on these coarse thread ones. Some maybe disagree, but I already see an issue here. The threads are a little bit larger, and they don't necessarily want to go through this bucking spike. Okay, I might actually have to go ahead and drill that out. This is going to probably be some sort of a weird freak issue. Now, this is one of those, you really got nothing to lose, because it's already, I tried a standard thread fastener in there, and yeah, it's stripped. So the thread insert was, the outside of it was a fair bit bigger than the threads of this other coarse thread bolt here, so even if it doesn't work long term, I'll go ahead and tap it out and come on. Now, yes, I should be using no, it's got a shoulder that's a little bit bigger. So we'll go ahead and friggin' drill this stupid thing out. Hang on. This is what happens when you start screwing around with these half-ass fix-em-ups that people come up with. You end up going down a rabbit hole with these things that I'm not particularly crazy about, so I may just go dig up a proper friggin' bolt and or fastener and drill this damn thing out and put the thread insert in and be done with it already. Once a half-ass fix-em-up will always be a half-ass fix-em-up. Anyways, bring you back here when I get this corrected.